Right, good morning everybody. JJ Richards here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So I finally, after beating around the bush for the past kind of 3 or 4 weeks, I've actually made a decision. And now I am 8 weeks out from the first bodybuilding competition. So I have decided that the best thing for me to do and the best thing for my physique to do is to compete in the PCA show, which is now in 8 weeks' time. So I decided against doing a FitX show like I've mentioned before, because I would be 5 weeks out from doing that show, and I am 5 weeks out ready. Like, I'd be good to go in at least 4. However, I would really have to suck my physique down to get to 87 kilos, and it just wouldn't be a good look for me. I'd look stringy, I'd lose my fullness that I've been working so hard to get for the last couple of years. I just wouldn't bring the best package to the stage. So this is one of the benefits. You know, I've been competing for 11 years. I've done over 15 shows. So I know what I need to do to bring the best physique to the stage. And for me, the PCA is the best show for me because I'm not capped by a weight limit. So at the moment, I'm 92.5 kilos. And last year, I competed at 91 kilos. So I've probably only actually got about 2 kilos, if not less, to actually get off. My condition's looking really good at the moment. I'm way ahead of where I need to be 8 weeks out. So with that said, tonight we are gonna go in, we're gonna eat some calories. So I'm not gonna lie, this week has been really tough. Like, I shouldn't be feeling this beat up 8 weeks out, but obviously I was supposed to be 5 weeks out, so I've been pushing it a little bit harder. So I kind of need to take a step off the gas a little bit. So we're gonna refeed tonight. We're gonna have some nice food. I'll show you guys what that's gonna be, and we are gonna enjoy ourselves with some delicious foods. I haven't had any for a long time, but right now it's time for meal number 1. And this is like my favorite meal of the day. So right in here we have got 80 grams of oats and 50 grams of Perform Way's cinnamon donut flavor. So the new way I actually like to cook this is I cook it the night before and then I put it in the fridge. So when you eat it in the morning, it's like a cold cinnamon donut pudding, and it is absolutely delicious. So I'm going to eat this now. I've got loads of checking work to do, and I'm going to catch up with you guys after that. Hello. Right. It is now my favourite time of the day when I get to work out. So check-ins are all done, and I must say that the clients this week have absolutely smashed it, which makes me feel like a very proud coach. But right now, it's time to train some titties. So I'm going to start off dumbbell side lateral raises. Always like to start every chest workout or shoulder workout with some side laterals because I want my shoulders to literally look 3D. So I can do 5 sets, side laterals, get some blood in there, and then I will show you what we'll be doing for the rest of the chest session. So I always like to make sure we have an epic workout a day when I'm gonna have a cheat meal. I always used to train quads. Quads on a Saturday, cheat meal Saturday night. That was literally my Saturday tradition for every single prep I've done. And maybe the reason why my legs look the way they do, and it's one of my strongest muscle groups, is because I always used to have a big cheat meal and a big load of calories after I hit legs. So hopefully that'll have the same impact on the old titties because we want my chest to be a little bit bigger. But anyway, enough chat, time to work.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Die, yeah.
Right, so first exercise we're going to do for chest is a slight incline dumbbell fly. So we're actually going to do 2 sets on this, but people tend to get confused when I'm counting sets because I've actually done 3 warm-up sets. And I only go kind of 12-15 rep range on a warm-up set, but I don't go to failure. I'm literally just stretching the muscle, going through the movement, getting some blood in there, so when I go into my heavy working sets, my muscle is primed. However, I don't count those sets because they're pointless. I'm not building muscle doing those sets. All I'm doing is getting blood into the muscle, getting them primed, ready for my working set. So this is my first working set. We're going to aim for 12 to 15, depending on how it feels. I may stay on this weight, or we may go up. I'm not trying to go crazy heavy on flies, because it's important to get a big stretch and a big contraction at the top. It's more about stretching your pec out, get as much blood into the chest as possible. So when we move on to the first compound exercise, we're primed and ready for some big lifts, and we don't get injured. Right.
I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die?
Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck them.
Right, so first compound movement we're going to do is bench press. So again, I've done 4 warm-up sets. Warm-up sets are literally 4 to 6 reps. So we've got 120 on the bar now. Could try and see how many we can do, and then I might try one more set for free plates. But we're just going to do again, 2 working sets seems to be the sweet spot for me. Like 3 is just too much volume, and I find that the third set I'm not really doing much because my muscles are quite fatigued, and 1 isn't quite enough. So for me, the majority of the time, 2 working sets is a sweet spot. But something that's very important when it comes to training is knowing the correct moment to take off your top layer of clothing. So I normally always suggest, usually around the third exercise, when you're just about to hit your working set, that's usually the most optimal time to take off your upper layer and reveal the pump to everybody. So the only person I'm able to show my pump to today is Lucy and you guys, so here we go. Oh. Feel like I need a tan. Right, so we're going to go in, try and do a good 6 to 8 reps on this, see how it feels, and then we'll decide how this feels in regards to what we're going to do for the next one. Right, that felt pretty easy, so we'll do 3 plates, and again we'll just try and see if we can get up to 6 reps with that. But yeah, feels quite nice. And again, when it's like second, third exercise in, your chest is already pretty fatigued, so you're not going to be able to lift as much as you can if it was a first exercise in, but sometimes you've got to take your ego out of the equation, because at the end of the day, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm trying to build a big chest. I'm not a powerlifter, I'm not just focused on moving the weight from A to B. So make sure you're nice and warm. No one wants a pec tear.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Yeah. Did it die? Did it die?
Right, so 4th exercise, what we're going to be doing is a incline dumbbell chest press. So what we're focused on now is working the top of the chest. So when we're hitting those side chest shots, we've got that nice upper shelf on the titties. So just going to do 1 working set on this. I did a field set before in the 40s. Now we're going to move on to the 50s. And we're literally just going to do 1 set to failure. In my head, I'm thinking around 12 to 15. So let's see if we can get that. Right.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it
die. Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't, of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy.
Oh shit! That felt heavy today. On a good day, if you don't believe me, I've got video evidence. I can do that for 20. However, that's when that's the first exercise in the routine. So doing it fourth movement in, definitely fatigued, but unfortunately I think the diet may be getting the better of my strength a little bit, but that was what, 11 and a quarter, but still happy. Right, one more exercise to do for chest and we are done. Right, next exercise, good old fashioned push up. So this takes me back to my military days. However, I'm shit at press ups compared to what I used to be like. It doesn't matter how hard I try, I really struggle to push, to lock out, because it's just that mind muscle mechanics. I'm so used to repping but never locking out the elbow, because when you're locking out the elbow, all you're doing is putting tension on the joint and taking it away from the chest. So when we're bodybuilding and we're lifting weights, we're trying to focus on that maximum tension on the chest. So I won't lock out. So to all of my ex-army friends, do not comment saying that these push-ups do not count because I haven't locked out, because I'm keeping the tension on the chest. And my chest is probably bigger than yours anyway, so shut up. Right, you ready? Give me a number to do. Be generous. How many?
25.
25. Jeez, I said be generous. Right.
I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
No,
Did it die?
wait,
Did it die?
wait.
Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
How many?
I don't know.
I thought you were counting.
I have to rewind it back.
I'll recount it.
I think it was 30 or something.
30, we'll take 30. Right. So I should do 2 more sets of this. And that's it for chest. Right, so I'm just going to do one exercise for tricep, because triceps get a lot of stimulus when we're doing all those pressing exercises, especially the push-ups. So I'm just going to do one exercise. We're going to do 4 sets, about 12 to 15 reps. But this is quite a nice bit of kit, because when you use a normal rope, you tend to find that it pulls your shoulders forward. Whereas with this one, it's really nice because you can really pin the shoulders back, tuck the elbows into the side of the body. You get a really nice contraction on your tricep, and it takes the shoulders totally out of the movement.
Won't die.
Did it die?
Wait,
Did it die?
wait.
Did it die?
My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm 2 different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm alone.
Right, so chest workout done. And let me give you a top tip. If you want to boost your ego a little bit, the best thing to do is to take progress pictures after you've just trained chest, shoulders and triceps, because when you've got a juicy pump going, the pictures look 10 times better. So I'm just going to go through some mandatory poses. I'll tag on the pictures to this video so you can see what I'm looking like 8 weeks out. And for everybody that always comments on my pictures saying, take your socks off. No, socks are staying on. So it is the moment I've been looking forward to all goddamn day. So we are literally prepping tonight's feast, and the sun is shining. The sun is shining, so it can only mean one thing. barbecue. So we've got some burgers on there, a couple of chicken burgers, got some beautiful sausages cooking on there, and then also some salmon, which is going to be for a meal tomorrow because you cannot beat salmon on the barbecue. So I'm going to cook this up. Got some chips cooking inside, a few little snacks for dessert. I'm not going to lie, I'm excited because, like I said, this week has absolutely kicked my a-hole in regards to prep, but because we're so far ahead, we can have a cheat meal, hopefully give the metabolism a bit of a boost, and then hopefully by the end of next week, we will see an all-time low in the body weight. But I can cook this, and I'll show you guys the end result. Right, so here we have a spread fit for a king. So, delicious burger there each, a couple of extra burgers, some sausages, that's the salmon for tomorrow, a big old bowl of chips, some Pringles, some dip, oh, some crispy onions, all the dip. This, guys, is going to be immense. Finley, what do you think of the barbecue?
Good.
You excited?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going in, guys. Ready? Oh, man. That is much better than last time. Good morning, good morning. So it is the day after, cardio done, 2 meals already done. Just edited the video, realised I haven't done an outro, so here is the outro clip right now. So the results from the cheat meal last night were epic. I literally woke up this morning, no word of a lie, had veins on top of striations, on top of no body fat. It was nice. Cheat meals actually only work when your body fat's really low. Like, there's nothing worse than when you're kind of prepping someone, they're 2 weeks into a diet and they're asking for cheat meals already. Doesn't quite have the same impact. So we'll probably keep another cheat meal in next week. We'll see how the body responds throughout the week. But right now, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. Don't forget, drop the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. We are on the way to the big 1K. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday, guys. Peace.